And welcome to Crypto Chats. It's Monday, and let's go over the crypto market, which has kind of recovered today. Actually, it's been a pretty good day. You can see here, but Bitcoin is up 11%, now $8,400. Guys, earlier this week we got to seven. On the weekend we got to like $7,800. It wasn't looking good, but good to see we've had some recovery today across the board. Ethereum is up 9. Ripple's had a fantastic day, up 16%. And to be honest, a really good day across the board. Cardano is up 30%, EOS 32%, Monero 13%. All greens, all greens. Really great day to see. We're going down, and a rare day so far this year in that everything is green. But we'll come back to this later for the winners and losers section. First, I want to just jump over to some news that's come out today from the US government, which is that Trump has signed an executive order which is banning any US citizen from buying Petro. Um, as you remember, Petro is a coin launched by the Venezuelan government. Most people think it's actually a way for the government to secure funds outside of economic sanctions, and then they'll probably just crash the cryptocurrency. So the idea is that on the Venezuelan side is that lots of foreign investors would weigh in. Maybe they'd get like a market cap of a few $1 billion, then they'd short it and they'd just take everyone's money. Trump has said today that basically it's going to be a crime for any US citizen to buy Petro. I'm not really sure how you could enforce that because say like what's to stop me buying Bitcoin, exchanging that for Monero, and then using that Monero and exchanging it for Petro? I think it's very hard to actually catch anyone who would do it. They'd have to be stupid enough to withdraw it in Petro. Like they'd have to find someone to pay US dollar for Petro. I think that's the only way they could really catch them. As otherwise, you could just continue to use exchanges like Changelly. I don't know if anyone's actually carrying Petro at the moment, but I think like that would be pretty easy to get around. Let me know what you guys think. Feel free to comment in the section down below, or you can check out our Twitter page at Crypto Chat 11, where we are looking at the crypto market every day, and you can see what we're up to, what we think is going to do well, what I think is going to do badly, and basically just everything going on inside the crypto market. But anyway, away from Trump, let's jump onto some more news. So kind of annoying, but in a way good. As you saw a few weeks ago, Google have said they will be banning crypto adverts on their platform, and it looks like Twitter are going to go the same way, according to a report that Sky News have looked at apparently. I think this is going to roll out across the board. I think after Twitter, we're probably going to see Facebook, well, the Facebook group do this. So then it's probably going to go on YouTube, and it's probably going to go on Instagram too. And this makes sense in a way. I think it's kind of good because if you are an actually good cryptocurrency there and you can prove like your business case, then sure, you should be allowed to advertise. But guys, getting rid of advertising on these platforms helps to get rid of the ones which are scams, which are just trying to take your money and will never give you anything back. So in a way, I think it's a good thing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think this is going to continue to go across the internet. So we're going to see we've seen Google, we've seen Twitter, we're going to see Facebook, and then we're going to see other platforms do it too. We'll probably see Microsoft Bing will do it, and I think it's going to go like that, to be honest. But yeah, interesting report. They said it's going to be happening in the next 2 weeks. So although this isn't confirmed yet, I think it's pretty likely, and it's probably something that we learn more about in the next few weeks. And yeah, and I think this probably will go places, to be honest. Anyway, the other big news of the day and also the week. So I'm not sure if you're aware, but G20 is this week. So oh, leave me alone. Anyway, point is G20 is this week, which means that the top 20 countries in the world by GDP are going to be let's find us another link because this has gone wrong. Are all going to be gathering in. There we go. Are all going to be gathering in Buenos Aires in Argentina to discuss loads of issues like Syria, the Russian issue in Salisbury, global poverty, all of that. But apparently, cryptocurrencies are actually going to be a big issue this year, and a few countries such as Japan and Brazil have actually called for a global initiative to regulate cryptocurrencies. I don't really know how successful that can be because I'm not really sure how you can regulate cryptocurrencies, especially ones like Monero, which are completely anonymous and no one can see whose transaction that is going to, if that makes sense. Um, the reason Bitcoin and other currencies have crashed quite recently is because there's been a lot of fear around G20. Is it going to crash? Is it not? Are they going to regulate us? If and everyone thought they were, so the price was going down, and people were concerned about more regulation. But apparently, Mark Carney, who's governor of the Bank of England, has come out today and said cryptocurrencies don't pose a risk yet to the financial system, but they could. So that's not great. Um, but in a way, it's good news because Mark Carney has stepped back from this. We will regulate everything, and that's why we've seen such what's the word, recovery today in price. I mean, Bitcoin's up 15%, Ripple's up 20, and this is why, because there was so much fear that the G20 was going to put so much regulation on. I mean, in theory they still could. They're probably going to talk about it. There probably will be bad news this week, guys. So if you're thinking like, oh, the end of the storm is over, I'll buy in, I would say wait until the G20 and then see what happens, because although they've said it's not a threat to the financial system, there's nothing to stop Mark Carney or Theresa May or Donald Trump or Xi Jinping from China just going on the last day. Actually, we have agreed something, and this is what we're going to do for cryptocurrencies. They're all going to be regulated, and this is how it's going to go from now on. So, if you're thinking of buying more or actually just buying into the market at all, just wait a few days. I think the G20 finishes on the 21st, and then get in after that. But it should be really interesting what they come up with, and let's hope it's for the best. Let's hope that they see blockchain and cryptocurrency for what they are, as a force for betterment in our society and not something that needs to be regulated and taken away. Anyway, time for my favourite section of the video. It's the Mooners and Losers section. Today, everything is done well, but let's see which has done best. So, the best performers today are Quantum, which is 54% up. That is amazing, guys. Think about it. That's half of its net worth has increased. So, like, if it was worth $1 billion yesterday, now it's worth 1.5 billion. That's amazing just in one day. And these are recoveries we haven't seen for a while. I mean, look at this. Status is up 37%. EOS is up 32%. That's almost a third of the entire value of the cryptocurrency. So it would have been a great day to get in if you got in this morning. But I can speak from personal experience. Day trading is risky, and you always know where it can go wrong. Cardano is up 28%. That's really good to hear. And then even Funfair is up. And what else do we got down here? And Neo is up too. So really good to see these type of gains. I mean, amazing what the crypto market can do on a good day. Hey, it's so depressing on a bad day when everything is like 20% down, 30% down, whatever. But really good to see 50% gains on some currencies today. Anyway, let's look at the worst performers. So the worst performer today is Tether, which is amazing because it's only 0.16% up. It's up, guys, and it's the worst performer. It's so nice to actually finally see some green on the crypto markets for so long. For like the last 2 weeks, we've seen red every day, and it's great to see that the worst performer today is still up. So Tether, 0.16% up. The other worst performers, we've got Smart Cash, we've got DigitStau, which is up 9%, and Dentacoin. Even though I hate it, it's still good to see it up with the rest of the market. And Ethereum is up 9% too. So we'll jump back onto market cap. Guys, just to summarize, really good day in the crypto markets. I think a lot of this is coming from Mark Carney's comments that cryptocurrencies might get away from G20 unscathed. But let me know what you guys think. If you want to send me a story, if you want me to comment on something, send it down below. Or if you want to send it to me on Twitter, that's at CryptoChat11. And guys, if you really enjoyed today's video, please give us a subscribe. The button is somewhere over here. And I will see you tomorrow for another edition of Crypto Chats.